Are we live? Let's just double check everyone. Hello? Oh, there we go. We are live. Yeah, we are. I always double need to check that just in case. How are you doing? Hello, my name is Veena V. I'm actually now, I don't know if I've told you this, but I am nearly a qualified therapist, and yeah, I'm here to also help you with your social media and video marketing, because I want to help you achieve unstoppable confidence in all areas of your life. And I've had this YouTube channel for a while, and I didn't just want to say goodbye. I'm now a therapist now, and I'm not going to do this, because I love helping people get confident on camera. I love helping them kind of figure out the best social media platform for them. And at the end of the day, we all need to market ourselves in some form and some sense. So yeah, I hope you're well. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you are here live, please write your questions in the chat. And if you're watching this on the replay, write your comments below. Keep watching this video right to the end. It's going to be really important, and I promise you are going to feel 100 times better by the end of it. Because today we are talking about how to deal with online hate, haters, whatever you want to call them, negative people that are out there on the internet. And it really used to blow my mind, the amount of negativity that is out there. But it kind of makes me now realize that there's just a lot of people out there that are hurt, and they're trying to get their anger out and just directing it in the wrong way and to the wrong people. So yeah, today's video is going to be really important in helping you deal with those comments that you may get on your social media or your YouTube channel. And I'm going to tell a story in a sec about some of the comments that I get on my YouTube channels. It's just been ridiculous. Now, maybe you've never experienced kind of online bullying or hate comments and stuff like that, but I just want to prepare you, because as you grow on social media, as your YouTube channel grows as well, unfortunately, you may get the odd comment. I firstly want to say, though, that remember, it's the minority of people that do it. It doesn't mean by default, the more kind of views you get on your social media or videos, or the more you put yourself out there, it doesn't mean you better be prepared because you're going to get all this negativity towards you. It doesn't mean that at all, but I just want to prepare you. So if you do get that comment on a day that you're not feeling great, I just don't want it to ruin your day and potentially ruin your decisions that you're making in your life as well. So I'm going to give you loads of practical tips to really overcome what to do in that situation. Practical tips in the sense of what you can actually kind of physically do on social media and your YouTube channel, but also what you can do internally with yourself and how you can actually look at that person that is making those hurtful comments to you. If you're here live, I can see some of you here live, so please just say hello in the chat to me so I can see your name. Rafia's here. Rafia, thank you so much for coming over to YouTube. I just went live on my Instagram. So I was telling everyone over there to come over to my YouTube channel. Rafi says, you're a therapist. I never knew that. Yeah, so I've recently I started training last year, and I should be fully qualified. So I've actually already started to hypnotize some people and do some therapy sessions on people for weight loss, for depression, anxiety. So yeah, I'm kind of been doing that all in the background whilst I've been doing some other stuff online, and obviously looking after my son and all the rest of it. But yeah, I'll talk to you about that another day. But yes, I am now nearly a qualified therapist. Jazz says, hey Jazz, how are you? I really hope you are well. Also, if you are here, do let me know about your YouTube channel. If you've got one, are you currently releasing videos? I would love to know about that as well. And do follow me on Instagram if you want to chat after this. If you've got any more questions, maybe you are dealing with some kind of negative comments and you're really not sure and you just want someone to talk to, do come and follow me. I've just recently changed my Instagram handle to My Therapist is Veena. So search for me on Instagram, My Therapist is Veena. I've got it right there. You can go and follow me over there as well. I'm going to get into these tips and I'm going to take your comments and questions as we go along at the same time as well. And like I said, keep watching this right to the end, because I promise you are going to be kind of tooled up with ways to deal with this negativity. And you could even use these tips not just for comments you get on social media, potentially with negative people in your life as well. Okay, so number one, I want you to remember that, actually no, before we get into the tips, let me tell you about one of the comments that has always stayed with me, and it doesn't affect me, but it stays with me so I don't know, it's just one that popped out to me years ago. And someone wrote on one of my YouTube videos once, "I hate you. I hope you step in front of a bus and die." And when I saw that, I was just like, I was just like, why would you write it? And even at the time, it didn't really kind of affect, I actually laughed at it because it was so bizarre. I think the video they wrote it on was, it was like a tutorial of like, I don't know, like how to do something on Instagram. So it was a really random comment for the video, like nothing controversial, I was saying. But that brings me on to the first point, is that point number one, the kind of first way to really deal with these negative comments is understand straight away the person that is writing that comment to you is projecting their own inner thoughts and feelings onto you. And I know that's not fair. And throughout the whole video today, I'm going to keep telling you it isn't fair, and I'm not making excuses for those people, and it's not right. But I just want you to get into that different mindset of how you can deal with this, because I know these negative comments can really affect some people. Okay, so please do listen to all these tips and really take them on board so you can change your perception of that situation. So don't read those comments and be like, oh my God, it's about me. Why do people hate me? Why do people think this about me? They don't. They don't think that about you, okay? You are beautiful, you are loved, and you deserve to be here, and you deserve to do whatever you want in life. So don't let those comments get you down, okay? Because they are angry people. And do you know what angry people are? Angry people are hurt people. Okay, they are hurting so much within themselves and they're projecting that on you for no reason at all. And I will tell you, like, a personal story. Like, my son, my own child, he says stuff sometimes and it literally hurts my heart. I'm just like, why would you say that to me? But because he has been through so much in his life and he is hurting. Again, it's not an excuse for him to say certain things for me, but it just makes you see that situation in a different way. Those people that say stuff, they are hurting. And sometimes they could be the nicest person. You could see them out and about and they're so nice. And they may have had a really bad day. They take to their computer, they see something, a picture that makes them feel rubbish, and they're taking it out on you. Yeah, so that's the first thing I want you to remember, is that those people who seem very hateful and angry, they are hurt people. And also change your own feelings of anger for them into sympathy. Anytime I get a negative comment, I literally feel so bad for them. I'm like, wow, their life must be so rubbish right now that they're venting it out on me. Okay, so remember, it's never about you, it's about them. Have sympathy for them, have empathy for them, and just feel really, really sorry for them as well. Jazz says, that's why I deleted my YouTube channel, since I didn't want someone tell my daughter how your mum passed away. Oh, Jazz, I hope I read that wrong. I hope that hasn't made you feel... Jazz, can you explain a bit more about that? Because I really hope you're okay. And I really hope you've just listened to what I've said as well, because it's not about you. Like, never let Oh, that's made me quite upset, you know, Jazz. Please let me know. You know, it's never about you, okay? Like, don't let another person stop you from doing something. Oh, Jazz, I really hope you're okay. That's made me really upset for you now. Oh, I think so. I think I've missed some of your comments here. That's why. So you used to be on YouTube a long time ago. Someone said you better off be dead because of divorce. Doesn't happen in the 60s. Jazz, do you know what? Stuff those people. You don't need them in your life. And what they're saying is so ignorant, and you just don't let those words in. This is a really powerful thing I'm going to say to you now. You have the power and you have the choice of what you choose to let into your life and what word you choose to let in. And I know this is what I'm saying. I know that that's easier said than done, isn't it? But you've got to practice that. Okay, because you are amazing. I bet you're a fabulous makeup artist as well. So don't let these comments get to you, because like I just said, they're ignorant and they're hurting in their own life somehow. Can I also just say something, that sometimes when people say something to you, it's because maybe they haven't had the courage to do it. So if anyone is making comments to you about being divorced, maybe they want to get divorced and they haven't had the courage to do it, because I know in some societies, you know, that is frowned upon. You know, my parents, thank goodness, they've always been amazing, but I am sure like some family members abroad are like, oh my God, she's been a single mum for 12 years. Like, what the hell? What the hell? But, you know, it just doesn't bother me at all. So I really, really hope, yeah, just keep watching this video, because I want to give you lots of good tips on really practical ways on how to get through this as well. Yeah, Rafi is saying keyboard warriors, and that's another great way to see it. It's keyboard warriors. Oh, Jazz, did you just come from my Instagram? Are you the same Jazz? Are you the Jasmine I just saw? Because you're saying now I want to get, yeah, because I've just talked to someone on my Instagram about they wanted to do children's yoga. So is that you? Is that you? That's amazing. So you focus on your children's yoga now. You just focus on what you want in life. Don't focus on those feelings and thoughts that you don't want. Focus on what you do want, okay? So that is my kind of way, number one, to deal with this online hate on social media and YouTube is, you know, just change your perception of that person. They are hurt people. Have sympathy and empathy for them. Oh, that was my number 2 point. Have empathy. Empathy for them. Feel sorry for them. Number 3 is delete and block. Okay? Delete and block their comments. It's your social media, so you make the rules, okay? And this may seem like an obvious tip, but I didn't do this for so long. I used to leave people's really nasty comments on my videos. Sometimes I still leave it because I just think some of them are just so pathetic. I'm just going to leave it there because it doesn't even make sense what they wrote. So sometimes I still leave them. But if it's something really bad and I'm like, yeah, I don't want that on my YouTube video, just delete it and block that person. Your social media, your rules, you create that space for yourself, okay? You don't need to leave negative things on there at all, yeah? So any comments you don't like, delete and block them. T-Face says, had to stop by to see the... Oh, bless you, T-Face. Thank you so much. T-Face, I would love to know if you've ever had these experiences with anything as well. Do let me know. Right, number 4, something to remember, and this kind of applies to all situations in life, is that emotion defeats logic, okay? And what I mean by that is when we become emotional about something, when we become upset or angry or frustrated or whatever it is, we act in illogical ways, okay? So you need to remember that our imagination is so powerful. So as soon, again, going back to that comment I said at the beginning of today's live stream, when someone wrote that comment to me, I hate you, I hope you die, and in front of a bus, maybe even as I'm saying that to you, you're actually automatically visualizing that. Your imagination, our imagination is so powerful. So we need to use that power in our mind in a different way. Okay? And we need to remember that that emotion defeats logic, because that one comment, it doesn't mean that's going to happen. So even though we've put all these pictures in our mind now of Veena getting hit in front of a bus, which is not funny, our imagination is running wild. So we are ignoring, our mind is ignoring the logical. So the logical response to getting a negative comment, to getting a hateful comment on social media or your YouTube channel is, okay, it's one comment, I'm going to delete and block it. Oh, okay, it's only one comment. It doesn't mean that everyone in the world hates me. Yeah, it's true. Maybe that one person does hate me, but who cares? I don't know that person. That person cannot affect me, okay? So again, look at that comment and be logical with it. But at the same time, remember that your emotions always defeat logic. So if you are feeling really overwhelmed, really upset, really angry with any comment that someone says to you on social media or YouTube, just remember what I've just said then, that of course our emotions are going to take over, but again, you've got the power to see the logic in it. Does that make sense, what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Please let me know in the chat. If you're not watching this live, let me know in the comments below. If you're not watching this live, make sure you write it in your diary. Every single Friday, 2 p.m, it'll be BST now, so 2 p.m. BST, I am live on this YouTube channel doing more, just giving you more tips like this and just really trying to help you and keep you motivated with your social media and your YouTube channel. Call me girlfriend. Oh, I like that name. Call me girlfriend. She says, thanks for this. And she also says, yes, I'm so glad, that makes sense. Music says, good afternoon, Veena, and hello to all. Brilliant. Hey, how are you doing? Affinity discussions in the house. Woo, woo, woo. Says, it makes perfect sense. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, let's get on to the next tip then. Let's do a little brief recap. I hope you're actually maybe writing these down or writing them in your phone. So how to deal with online hate, with negativity on social media, on your YouTube channel, and in life in general, guys. Number one, change your perception of that person saying something nasty to you. They are angry, which means they are hurt. They are hurting about something in their life, and unfortunately, they are taking it out on you. Okay, their comments are probably uneducated and ignorant as well. And remember, you've got the power to choose to let that negativity in, or be like, nah. No, I am not going to let that in, okay? And I'm going to tell you some ways how to combat that, actually, because it is quite easy to let things in sometimes. But I'm going to tell you some ways to change that in your mind, okay? Number two was have empathy for them. We just talked about that, haven't we? Number three, delete and block their comments. Number four, always remember that emotion defeats logic, okay? So don't feel guilty if you're getting upset about something because your mind, your imagination is taking over, but you just need to reverse it and really start thinking logically about that comment. Like, that person can't hurt you, they can't affect your life. Number five is see the bigger picture. See the bigger picture. Like, whose life are you living? Whose life are you living? Are you living this negative person's life? Are you living your life? You're living your life. So again, it's all about choosing to let that in or not, and seeing the bigger picture. And by seeing the bigger picture, I mean, like with you, I don't know if Jazz is still here. Like Jazz said, I think she's stopped her YouTube channel and she's let that one, or maybe it was a few comments, I don't know the whole story, but she's let that, and this makes me really upset. And I hate when people do this to other people, is that potentially they've stopped her from doing her YouTube channel now because of those comments. So don't give other people your power. I know there's so many situations in life where you might feel you're not in control, but you are in control, and never give away your power to someone else. Okay, never, ever, ever. See the bigger picture. That one comment, don't let it affect your life, because it's literally pointless. It can change your life in the sense of, you know, even now, if I got loads of people here, like, going, oh, you're rubbish, boo, like, get off. Of course, I'm human. I'm going to be like, that's very rude. And maybe it would affect me to some extent in the moment, but I've got really good kind of mental resilience now to not let it affect me moving forward. But in that moment, I would probably feel like, oh, great, nobody likes me. But again, let's look at the bigger picture. Switch your language around. So I just said, nobody likes. So again, imagine loads of you right now are like, oh, you're rubbish. Bah. Oh, by the way, this does not give you jurisdiction to write hateful comments in this. I don't want some person now to be like, right, she has said I can now write hateful comments, because I will block and delete you. But you've got to change that wording around. So in that moment, there may be 10 people that are saying they hate my live stream. And then that has made me think, oh my God, nobody likes me. But hold on, let's step back. That is illogical, isn't it? Because there are people that like me in my world. I've got my mum and dad who like me. I've got my friends who like me. I've got my family, my cousins who like me. My son, questionable, sometimes likes me. Don't know if he does all the time when I take away certain things from him. But, you know, again, it's looking at the way you're responding to it and seeing that bigger picture. Anytime you say something negative to yourself, I want you to flip it and reverse it. Okay? Flip it and reverse it. So if you're saying, I don't know, what's something you say to yourself? Sometimes you might say, I'm trying to think of something now, like, oh, I'm feeling really unconfident. Okay, maybe something like, I'm feeling rubbish. That video I did, that post I did was rubbish. But no, flip it around and actually look at it and be like, no, I am proud of that, what I put out today on social media. Can I do better? Yeah, but I will do that in my next video. I will do that in my next post. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate the achievements and really, just switch it up. Like, switch those negative thoughts you're saying to yourself into positive thoughts. And going back to the kind of the original point of this point is always see the bigger picture. And look, on a personal level, there is loads of things that are going on in my life at the moment, but I'm choosing to not let it affect me right now. I am being totally present right now with you, my beautiful lady and guys. And that's what I'm choosing. So yeah, those things are happening in my life, but they're situations. They're not like affecting me right now in this moment. Yeah, does that make sense? Call Me Girlfriend says, LOL, same here with my son. Okay, so you said, yeah, so Call Me Girlfriend says, oh wow, I'm getting so fat. So again, a way we turn that around is saying something like, every day I am becoming slimmer. Every day I am choosing healthy food. Every day I am and I say this to myself, like, every day I am becoming the perfect size 8. And really, again, it's about those words that you're saying to yourself. So rather than looking at yourself and going, I'm fat, saying every day I'm choosing to eat healthy food. And I actually worked with a lady the other day in my therapy business on weight loss. And again, we were really tackling the root issues of her weight loss. And it was so fascinating. She was repeating the same patterns she did in childhood. So she was looking at, going to kind of sugary foods to feel safe. So my job as a therapist was to make her understand that she is safe in her adult life, and those things in her past, they don't affect her anymore. And it's, we did a lot of work about changing those pictures in her head, changing the language, and really, whether you believe in this stuff or not, try it. Because trust me, it works. By just doing one thing and switching your language that you say to yourself, choosing better words, creating better pictures in your mind, I promise your life will get better. Okay, so choose an area you want to work on. Choose an area that, you're saying negative stuff about yourself too. And change the words in it. Oh, I love this. Okay, here we go. So Jazz says, I am beautiful. I am proud of myself since I've raised up a beautiful angel. Always give yourself boost of confidence since Instagram has given me encouragement. Yeah, exactly, Jazz. And keep saying things like this to yourself. You don't have to, if you feel a bit weird, you don't have to like say it in front of people. Like you don't have to, if you've got a husband or a partner, you don't have to look in the mirror and go, I am beautiful. I am confident. You can just say it in your head, okay? You can just say it in your head. Jason says, hello, hey, Jason. I messaged you on Instagram, so I hope my YouTube tips helped you over there as well. Please put in your questions, okay? Because I'm going to take any questions you've got on how to handle online negative comments, online abuse, online hate comments on social media, on YouTube. Please put your questions in now. And yeah, I'll answer them in just a second. I just want to move on to the last thing, okay? The last tip for you to really deal with it. And we've kind of already covered it. And it's about self-praise, okay? My lips are really dry. Gonna let them dry, hold on. So it's, self-praise is the best praise. Now, how does this help you with dealing with online negativity and trolls and all of that jazz? It helps you because it will stop you getting wrapped up into what other people think of you. So many of us, I myself included, will sometimes look to other people. I will, make a video and be like, oh, is that good? Make a website. Oh, do you think this is good? Is it all right? Is it good? And you're waiting for someone else to tell you. You don't need to do that, okay? Again, if you ever, and I hope none of you get bad comments, but again, I just want to prepare you. If you do get horrible comments on social media, it's about thinking, okay, whatever. You're choosing not to let that in. And if you have let it in, you are going to combat that by giving yourself self-praise. So if someone said, oh, I hate the quality of your videos, I'd be like, oh, I love the quality of my videos. I am becoming a great YouTuber every day. Every day I learn about, I'm trying to think of things. Every day I learn to become a better presenter. Every day I have this unshakable and unstoppable confidence in being great on video. Again, some of you may think this is cheesy, but you've got to try it because it does work. The more you can program yourself with these positive, powerful affirmations, it does work. This isn't some like, oh my God, it works. Okay, so you need to do it. And I promise you, when I've got to that stage now, someone can literally write something so horrible, and I'm just like, oh my God, I just feel so sorry for them. And I move on with my life. Like, I can't even remember the negative comment. There's only that one negative comment, and if you've joined me live, go and watch this video later from the beginning, because that negative comment alone was like nasty, like horrible. But that's the only one I've really remembered because it was funny. I know it's not funny what they said, but I just found it funny. I changed it around. I felt sorry for that person. And just, give yourself self-praise. Let it in. Say you are amazing. Say all of those things maybe that you wanted to hear as a child. Say it to yourself, okay? Don't wait around for other people or Prince Charming or Princess. What's the opposite of Prince Charming? Oh my God, can someone tell me? What's the opposite of Prince Charming? Princess what? Princess. Can someone write in the chats or the comments below? Princess something. I don't know. So we don't want to wait for the prince or princesses or kings and queens. Save yourself, yeah? You don't need anyone to save you. So we've done, yeah, see the bigger picture, self-praise. And again, it's that thing of don't look externally, look internally. And what I want you to do right now, if you're watching this on the replay, so in the comments below this video, or if you're watching this live, so the chat, I think should be on that side, or is it below? Write something positive about yourself right now. So write, I am confident, or write, actually do this. Read this. So I want you to write, I am becoming an amazing ... So fill that in. I am, write this right now in the live chat or below in the comments. I am becoming an amazing makeup artist, an amazing businesswoman, an amazing content creator, whatever it is. I want you to write it. I want you to start getting in this kind of habit of doing this kind of stuff. And it might feel a bit weird, but just do it, okay? Say, I am becoming an amazing ... At least one person do that for me. No one is doing it. I will not leave this live stream until one person does that. If you've not subscribed already, by the way, please make sure you do. I would love for you to screenshot this and tag me on Instagram. My Instagram name is @mytherapistisVeena. I've also just realised that there's a lag. So no wonder. So I'm like, hello, why won't anyone write it? There's a lag between me talking to you and the comments coming in. So yeah, like I said, subscribe if you're not done so already. Tag me in your Instagram stories. Just take a picture of this on your phone. And so cheesy. And just tag me @mytherapistisVeena. And I would love to connect with you over on Instagram. And also, if you've just tuned in or if you've never watched this before, I am live here every Friday, 2 p.m. BST. And I've got loads of videos for you below this video, so go and watch them. I've put loads of useful videos in the description. I've put all the tools that I use to run my business and my YouTube channel. So if you do want to grow on YouTube, check the description below. There are loads of useful tools I use. Some of them are free. And what I'm using today to do this live broadcast is an app called Melon. Again, I will leave the link below to that because you might want to start going live on your Facebook page or your YouTube channel. Right, let's see if anyone has now written. There we go. So I knew there was a lag. Okay, so Active LA, hello, says, I am becoming more disciplined. Love that. Jazz says, I am becoming an amazing yoga teacher for young children. I am becoming an amazing meditation teacher for young people. Brilliant. Love it. Rafia says, I'm becoming an amazing, confident person who will be a good content creator. I will change that to, I'm becoming an amazing, confident person who will be a great content creator. There we go. Active LA says, I enjoy your content. Thank you so much. And you know, just please let me know, like, what other things you would like to talk about. If there's anything you want help with, especially in these live shows. You know, I just want to try and help you to the best of my ability. Like, if I don't know an answer to something, like, I will go and find out for you as well. Active LA says, where are you streaming from? Do you mean where in the world or what, like, software? Where in the world? I'm streaming from the UK, and software, it's called Melon. So, and again, I've left the link below this video if you want to check out Melon. Rafia says, if I write one mean comment, do you promise not to block me? I will block you, Rafia, if you write a mean comment. Affinity Discussion says, do you ever feel nervous to do a live? Oh my goodness me, let me tell you something. I was so nervous. The first live I did, I think it was about 3 weeks ago now, I was so nervous. But again, I'm changing that around in my mind, and rather than saying nervous, I was like, I am excited, I can do this. And for me, like, I don't really believe that you can fail, because, you know, even if I did a really rubbish live stream, I can delete it. Or, you know, sometimes I think my videos aren't that great and I still keep them up. And next week I think, okay, what can I improve on? So, of course, I get nervous in so many situations, but I change it around to I'm excited, and I focus on the outcome of it. So, so I used to, and I'm hopefully going to do these again later on this year, but I used to put networking events on for mums. So it's called Mum to Millionaire networking events. And I did them in London. And even before them, I would get so nervous. Like, I would get really sweaty palms. I would even be sick sometimes before it, because I was that nervous about them. But even through that, I would always focus on, but this is helping so many people. I'm connecting with, so I would literally say in my head all the positive outcomes from it. So even though I was scared, again, I was just kind of, it's all about working with our mind in different ways. Affinity says, I wish I could do what you do. That takes affinity, and anyone who feels they can't do this, I promise you, hand on my heart, that's not even a song, I promise you that you can do this. Like, don't compare yourself to, what's that phrase? Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone's chapter 100. So remember, Affinity, that I've been doing live videos for ages, even though I had a massive break. Like, the last live video I done before these, you know, recently was, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago or something. So even though I had a big break, I have got that experience of going live, and that's what it is. The first time I went live, oh my, let me tell you, the first time I went live, I was so scared. I was looking around to see if anyone was looking at me. I put my phone on, I looked at the screen, and I switched it off. That's how scared I was. I went, hi, and I just stopped it. So, you know, you've got to build up the confidence to do things. But confidence is easy in one sense, because you've just got to keep doing something over and over and over again. So if I didn't do a live video now for, I don't know, like another year, then yeah, of course I'm going to be nervous again. So I promise you, you've just got to do it. And this is a top, oh, do you know what, Affinity? There is a video, go and look, from 2 weeks ago on my YouTube channel. There's a video called something like how to go live, or live streaming tips. Like, that's a whole video that is for you. I think you might have been on that video, but yeah, go back and watch that again, Affinity. I've got so many great tips in that video that will help you to go live, how to build up your confidence. I think one of the tips I gave was when you go live, like, you can make it unlisted so no one's watching you. I went live today, and Rafia and Jazz, who are here today, will know this, that I went live on my Instagram thinking no one would join, and I was just literally just not messing around in there. And I explained to everyone, I went, guys, you can go if you want. I'm just messing around on Instagram. I haven't been on here for a while. I just wanted to check the features. And then it's gone. That live video is gone now. Like, I didn't save it. So go live. You can delete it after. You can go live to yourself on social media as well. There's settings that will allow you to do that. I think so. Will do. Yay. Jazz says, Veena used to be a radio presenter. Veena has done, so hate off. Hate off to you, girl. I know what you mean. Head off to you, girl. Thank you. So exactly, is another look. I've got the experience. I used to be a radio presenter. Like, I'm so old now. I used to be a radio presenter like 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Okay, so yeah. Okay, if there's any more questions, say it now or forever hold your peace until next Friday when we'll be here again live. Thank you so much, Jazz, for all your lovely comments. That's really, really sweet of you as well. I'm just looking at some more comments that you've put in here. Okay, so I think I've answered everyone's comments. Active LA says, sorry, I don't comment much, but I'm always in the background. That's all right. Whenever you've got time, Activate, you comment when you want. I would love for you to comment more, but you know, I'm messing around. Just comment when you have the time. Oh, you're from LA. Oh yeah, of course you are, because you're called Activate LA, aren't you? Right, I think I've answered everything. Yeah, if there's just anything else, let me know. As always, if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you do. That's the only thing with this chat is I can't, how do I scroll up? That's, Affinity Ages said, that's a big mug. I know, I love my cups of tea. That's why I need a big mug for that. Oh, Joni's here. Joni, I didn't see you before. Hey, lovely Joni. Hola. ¿Cómo te llamas? Me llamo Veena. Oh, this is a great question from Scattered Languages. Says, I wonder how many people have held back from starting a YouTube channel because of this very reason. Exactly. And Scattered, have I said your name right? Yeah, Scattered Languages. There are thousands of people, and I know some people that aren't doing YouTube because they are so scared of what other people are going to think. They're so scared of that judgment. They are, yeah, and it breaks my heart, because I'm just like, oh, I just want to work with these people more to get them over that hurdle of, you know, you should never let someone stop you from doing your dream. Period. Ever. Never let another person's opinions stop you from doing something. Let me, again, I like to give you recent examples. So last year, I decided I wanted to retrain. So I've got this experience in radio, in business, in video marketing, and being like a YouTube coach. And I knew there was something missing. I've always wanted to help people. And I thought with this video marketing stuff, I felt like I was at my limit of how to help people. And yeah, I thought, hold on, how can I, because I can give you the practical advice on how to start YouTube from scratch, how to you know, start on Instagram or whatever it is, whatever videos we're doing on this channel. But I wanted to get to that deeper level. So that's why I decided to retrain as a therapist. And there were some people that weren't very supportive of me last year. And imagine if I listened to them. Imagine if I took their negativity and their unwillingness for them, because they're not maybe following their own dreams in their life. Imagine if I took that and kept it, and then I was like, I'm nearly qualified now. Imagine that, you know? So don't let it change your life, okay? Jason says, how do I forget about the hates? Do you mean the kind of hate comments? So this, Jason, I don't know when you got into this video, please watch this all the way from the beginning, because there's lots of helpful tips in this. My biggest thing for you to do is flood your mind with positivity. Flood your mind with positive, powerful self-praise for yourself. What do you do good, and do more of that. Focus on what you want in life. Don't, you know, this is all about where you're putting your energy into. Those people, they don't deserve you, and they don't deserve your energy. So you need to put that energy into yourself, and also put that energy into people who do support you. you know, because there are people out there, I'm sure, that do support you. I support you, Jason. So put your energy into me, you know, come back here every Friday at 2 p.m. So, you know, choose what you do in your life and what you let in, and just keep flooding your mind with positivity. And like I said, just go back and watch this and put these tips into action as well. You've said, how do I forget? Oh, no, we've just done that. Oh, you said, thank you for prepping me for the haters. LFM Music says, thanks for the motivation. I am in the background too, but your motivation is super. Bless you. Yeah, if you don't comment that much, if you're watching this on the replay and you've never commented, comment below this YouTube video. Just say hi. That's all you need to say. Just say hey. So, because I love seeing your names, because it feels like I know you then. Sometimes I see the views and I'm just like, well, no one's left a comment. Like, is anyone watching? So I'd love for you to comment more, but thank you so much. Okay. Right, I think I've answered all the questions. So thank you so much for joining today. This has been quite long, hasn't it? But I've enjoyed it here with you. So thank you so much for joining. Like I said again, quick recap. Do go and connect with me over on IG, Instagram. So for there, my Instagram handle. My therapist is Veena. So go and say hey to me. Tag me in your Instagram stories if you like. I would love for you to do that. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most importantly, come back next Friday, 2 p.m. BST. And I will talk to you more then. Have an amazing day. And remember, you are worthy. And I want you to keep on repeating that positive stuff in your head. I am becoming an amazing ... What words do you want to fill in there? Keep saying that to yourself, and we will reconnect again next Friday. Bye.